Hello guys, and welcome to a video. This is Battlefront 2, and I'm playing on the I don't know what map it's on, but or it could be Verso. I'm going Darth Maul because I've already been Kylo Ren. If you didn't have that much points, and if I get 500, then I can be a reinforcement. If I get, I think it's 3,000, I can be a hero, and the reinforcement is either a death trooper or a little rocket trooper who's literally awesome. You level up fast with the rocket trooper. And if you want me to, guys, I can do in the future a review of the Xbox One S compared to the PS4. And also, if you want, I can do some Forza Horizon 3 videos, but this will be in some time though, because Forza Horizon 3 is downloading, and it's only on like 39 gigabyte compared to the 51 that it needs to be. As you can see, we've got 757 kills already. I've not used one of Darth Maul's attacks yet. That's the first one that I've used. Come on, let's see. We're going to also do a test out on Battlefront 2, just to show you what it's like if you don't have it already. I'm sorry if the video is not as quality as it should be. It's just I've got blocked nose at the moment. Oh, come on, yeah. Right, so Star Wars Battlefront 2 is quite a lot different to Star Wars Battlefront 1, because, as you can see, newer heroes, and also a new kill system, because it comes up saying eliminated whoever. So there's just got a new kill system, some like new troopers, new hands as well, and also a custom game mode, so you can create your own game mode to whatever you want it to be. Well, you've got choices and you slide along to which choice you want. So they've got Tatooine, they've got Tatooine until they captured the stormtroopers. Well, until they captured the troopers off the rebels, and then and one thing that you can't really do in Star Wars Battlefront 1 to Star Wars Battlefront 2 is that you can select your health when you jump into a game of this. This is an offline game, just because it takes a little while to download, but that's because it's brand new and it needs to get the data loaded on. And also there's some new sounds to it and music. Then Star Wars Battlefront 1 had only one type, and that was the marching music. And then there was one more, and I just can't. I knew there was one more though. Just put down in the description below what that was. To be fair, we're beating the rebels like nobody's business. I've defeated 130 rebels. Well, that's eliminated, not defeated. You've still got some of the original heroes though in Star Wars Battlefront 2. You've got Lando, you've got Leia, you've got Han, you've got Chewbacca. But if you never had the season pass for Star Wars Battlefront 1, then you would be able to play as most of the heroes from Star Wars Battlefront 2. Well, from Star Wars Battlefront 1 on Star Wars Battlefront 2. So either way, if you get the newer version, you will have the better advantage to have more heroes, because if you didn't have the season pass in Star Wars Battlefront 1, then that would only mean you would have 3 heroes throughout the whole franchise of the game, and that means with only 3 heroes you couldn't really level up fast like you need to, so everyone was low. But in this, now you've got more heroes, more variety, means you can get, if there's say there's about 3 good heroes in Star Wars Battlefront 1, there'd only be one good one, which is Darth Vader, and then the other good one will be Luke. Because equally, the other ones were terrible. I'm saying other ones because I don't want to say the name. They've made me ashamed of them. Well, I'm ashamed of them. And one thing you may have realised already, just by the sounds of some of the guns, you may have recognised that there is some of the original guns. They've got the TL-50 heavy repeater, or if you want to call it the Imperial Instrument. They've got the A180, the Rebel gun that they always use. Then they've got the Imperial Blaster, the normal mini handgun, which I've got the name of. And then you've also got the DL-17. You've got the DL-18. I'm trying to think of the other ones that there is. See, it says Arden's TL-50. That's one of the original guns. RT-97C. That's still in there. The DLT-19. Boba Fett's EE3's in there. Bosk's Rel BV-10. Yeah. Right, so this is the Rocket Trooper, and you won't regret spawning in as this guy. Because so far you may think, oh, this guy's terrible. Straight away, you've got the rocket. If I can, I may be able to show you guys all of the heroes. But then I might have to spend equal time as Darth Maul, but I don't want to do that because we're already down to 500. as you can see, this, if you remember the last game, or the last franchise game of Star Wars Battlefront 2, well, Star Wars Battlefront 1, it had one thing. It never had two directions to what the jump pack can do, because now this can go forwards on the ground, as you can see, and now we can go upwards. And if you're in tricky situations, you can just go via that and go forwards. But you've got to keep a close eye on your back, because if you're a hardcore player, then you would basically want to set your game mode for this and play this, because online it will be sort of the same as Star Wars Battlefront 1 on difficulty. Also, if you could do this in Star Wars Battlefront 1, if you knew how to do this trick, then you can do it again in Star Wars Battlefront 2. And the way how you do this is, this works for Star Wars Battlefront 1 and 2. Double tap the circle and choose a direction to go on. That's for the PS4, because that's what I'm playing on at the moment. If you know the StarCard trait, escape artist, this is basically an escape artist trait like Bosca's. And, well, they've got a new hero system in, like, when you shoot, as you can see, it comes up saying 255 enemy damaged. All that points goes down back into that little system that I said at the beginning of the episode. Right, there. I killed myself just so I can show you what people from the other franchise was. Right. I've been Darth Maul, and I've been the Rocket Trooper, but I call it the Jump Trooper, not drunk. Now you can check the star cards for some of them. You've got the stun droid, pulse cannon, and the drop shield, whatever that is. But for now, I might show you the boss if you don't have the star. Well, if you don't have the like season pass for Star Wars Battlefront 1, then you can just come on here and watch what's like. As you can see, he's got a new Dioxis feature that still doesn't harm him, which is good. That he doesn't run and jump like he used to do. And also, on the offline, like sort of the offline mode, you don't have the normal thing that you'd have, which is the normal, like sort of, it's the star card sort of thing that shows you if you're on Master Bounty Hunter and that, and Medium Bounty Hunter and Top Bounty Hunter. We're not sure yet if Boss keeps his normal health, but all we know now is he does regenerate health. And if you haven't just realised, on the screen it's changed to the thermal mode, and the thermal mode is way different because it runs out, and the other thermal mode, it stayed on for however long you wanted. That's just so that Boss wouldn't keep Right, so this is Bosk. The next one, we're going to Well, the next hero we're going to be Iden Versa. Now, Iden Versa can have a campaign mode, which is her on basically where I'm not going to spoil it, but I'm going to tell you what in half of it, or a little bit of what happens in it. So you're in prison as Iden Versa and you want to get out, and she basically calls her droid, which I'll show you now. This droid, she calls that droid to go zap everyone so that the people don't know, and she ends up breaking out of the jail and escaping the ship. She hacks into the comms and she gives away the location of the rebel ship and she escapes. Now, as you can see, you can now have multiple of these iron bombs for the TL50 heavy repeater. You can have about 6 now, as in the old game you could only have 1 per round and it took forever to reload. So if you wanted to have a gun that will have like a little bit of power, not much damage but fires fast, then this is what you want. Because this doesn't do much damage, but it doesn't do much damage, but it fires fast. Now there's also another there's a new version to the pulse cannon, and it is now called pulse cannon, and it's still called the same thing. Don't know why I'm saying that, but you don't need to charge it up a lot, and it's still got the accuracy. Because if I was to fire here, it'd still fire there. Whereas in the old game, if you'd aim it at a target, it wouldn't get right. It'd go to somewhere else. It would go, like if I was firing here, it'll go over like here, which would have been a downer. But now in this game, it's changed so that the method isn't that. Now, Iden Versa is quite a weak character in this game. Now, we will do a review on the Death Trooper. And the Death Trooper's got the same feature. It's got that wherever it does. It's now got a firing faster feature, which is like what Dengar had in the old previous game, where he had the sort of infinite bullets. Well, not infinite. Yeah, like basically they've got fast firing like Dengar. Now it's not my favourite person, so we're going to hop on to the next person. The next person we haven't done Kylo Ren. has fast running, like Bosk, because Bosk in the previous game had fast running, and he's got it now still. So it's just what you're looking for a hero, because Darth Vader was slow and Luke was fast, so they needed someone to catch up to Luke. And Luke's still fast now in this game, so that since he's still fast, now you've got Kylo Ren to catch up to them. Now, Star Wars Battlefront said they didn't have, well, EA said they didn't have a season pass for this game, and they don't. It's buy the extra deluxe trooper, the deluxe trooper, which it gives you all the heroes in the game. And the good thing is you can use quite a lot of heroes in the offline mode, but on the online mode you do get sort of the same choices. Now Kylo Ren also has a sort of he's got force choke, but then he's like sort of pause mode, and he can pause enemies for a couple seconds so that you can kill them from close range. That's Kylo Ren. His attacks is okay, I guess, but they're not the best. Now we're going to move on to Boba Fett. In the last game, Boba Fett, he could get away with situations, but kill him in one shot. But then in this game, he's still got his same like jump pack function, but now he's got 4 functions, as other heroes may only have 1. So in the last game he had a scan pulse, but that was his normal attack. His scan pulse was he had basically scan pulse as his basically like trait, because every time you'd kill someone it would go up and then it would search. You don't have that now for Boba. He's got multiple bullets now in his sort of armory, if you like to call it. Boba Fett has the same introduction music as he did in the last game, so it's not really a differ in sounds, but I quite like the sound of it. It sounds like dark and like I don't know why I like it, but it's just sort of like it's in my head and I like it for some weird reason. Right, so that's Boba Fett. The next one we're going to do, there's no one else because I don't have enough points. So it looks like we're going to jump into the Rocket Trooper and try and grab some points for us. I'm going to nick people's kills just so I can get Darth Vader. And maybe Emperor Palpatine. Emperor Pineapple if you want to call him that, but Emperor Palpatine's his proper name. Also, another thing that's good, you can also, I know this sounds a bit weird, but you can enter people's houses. You can enter this house, I think, if you can actually find the entrance. No, I was wrong. But you can enter some houses though. As you can see though, the rocket trooper isn't the best for fighting against like 60 million rebels. We're going to be the specialist, which has the classic gun, and that's the not psycho rifle, what am I saying? It's the DLT-90. What? No, it's got a sniper from a previous game. That it was alright. The sniper in the previous game took a couple hits and it was forever to reload. So you've got blind grenade that blinds the other players. And now you also switch to the EE4 if you press the certain attack. This trooper is mainly for hiding in spots and for hiding and sniping. You did not see this. Right, I'm gonna try run off so they don't see me. You did not see anything. Come on. We're going to keep on going until we kill all 200 people, and then that'll be the end of the episode, guys, okay? Oh, I'm keeping a close eye out. as you can see though, we switch guns as well. Well, I switch gun. Boom. As you can see, there's sort of some new scopes to some of the heroes, well, to some of the characters, because the old one, it had classic scopes. We're going to go Emperor Palpatine instead of Darth Vader to start off with. We're going to try and get enough points. We'll go try and get enough points to get Darth Vader, and then we'll switch back to the normal troopers. You've got the lightning, sort of the lightning rush thing that Emperor Palpatine used to have, like, as you could be back about here to about there and still affect that man. Now we've got 211 left. I started on 999 people in this game, and now it's gone down to 207, so most of us must have over 100. I'm not sure what this top bit does. It doesn't re-heal this man, or Emperor Palpatine, but I think it like sort of does an air attack, because you can air TIE fighters after it. We've only got 500 troops compared to their 100. That probably kills enemies. I'm not sure. But all we can do is guess up to what we know. We've only got 184 rebels left to kill. There. So, as we can know so far, we think the Emperor is quite sort of a slow, same attack person, because he's got quite the same attacks as he did last time. Right now we're with Darth Vader. He's got a saber throw. He's got his I'm not sure what that does, but he's got his force choke. I wonder if Luke and Darth Vader can saber clash together again, because in the old game they used to. There's a new way how to force choke can work. You can force choke the person, then saber throw. Well, you can't really do that, but you can harm him. you can weaken the enemy down to its last limbs. If you press R2 quick enough, then you can kill the enemy before he drops down. You can get down, if you press it 20 times, that's well enough to kill the enemy. You've still got sort of the bullet block that Darth Vader used to have. I'm not sure about Emperor because he did have, well, he does have the saber throw, well, not the throw, but like sort of like the bullet block. I eliminated one player throughout that. He took my kill, so I just took his. We've got 125 enemies left to 540. Oh, there he is. Right there. Whoa, something weird just happened there. As I said before, you can go on the roofs, and that's the same with the rebels, because it's sort of like, it's like in the old game where you would have a jump pack in skirmish, or if it was just in normal Walker Assault. If it was that and you had a jump pack and no one else did, you could get into spots that other people couldn't in the old game. Well, now everyone can get up due to stairs, so it's no one person can get up and no one else. It's everyone can get up, because it's either one person or it's like it's either one person or everyone. And Star Wars Battlefront EA basically, they looked at some of the videos for advice for Star Wars Battlefront 2, and they saw that some of them had cheat spot videos, and people required certain things, like they needed a jump pack, or they needed to be a person who could crouch, because if you was a hero you couldn't crouch. Well, if you was Darth Vader or Luke you couldn't crouch, so you still can't crouch, but they looked at that and they made it so that if it's one person then it's everyone. So it's like no one person anymore, which is a good thing to have in a game like this, because I'm not saying it's hard, but it's just when you've got 999 players in this, you need somewhere to go. You can't just stay down on the bottom the whole time, because you need somewhere to go. Although the maps are bigger, because this compared to the the Imperial base, the Rebel base, I think it's called that, with the Millennium Falcon in the middle. That's small compared to this. It's not the size of Walker Assault map, but it's the size of the first bit of a Walker Assault, because you've got 3 bits to a Walker Assault. It's the first bit, the middle bit, which is the middle bit of the map, and the end bit, which is the last bit where you defeat the walker. You can defeat in the first, second or third, but it's mainly in the third. Because because you've got 3 chances to attack the walker, sometimes 2 depending on what map you're playing. I just never knew this. You can do marks on the walls. Cool. And then you can leave that there. Graffiti. Right, where's this? Oh, it's coming from there. He didn't come up on my radar, so I was wondering where he was there. We've only got 50 people left. I think we can make this. We've got 499 people on our team compared to 50. I think we're definitely going to win. I know, we've just got a report in off Director Awesome Krennic or whatever saying that we're not going to make it and the rebels are totally going to win. Sorry, that was just a little thing. He's not actually. 37. Oh, that's decent. That went down quick. Seriously, how long does it take these guys to kill 40 people allowed in a walker assault? Which makes that 40, of course. Looks like I found where. Right, this is the normal health of a walker assault. Well, people of a walker assault. 2 people have just quit. Not really, they were killed. We've got 15. I think we're definitely going to win. Got 13 down. 12. 10. Come on guys, we've got to make this. No way. We've got down from 999 to 7. 6. I want to try and get the last kill, so I'm going to save this guy. Oh, it looks like I found the last guy. Well, there's what? What? That means there's 1,000. No, there was not 1,000 people. What the heck? I've got 124 points. I got 0 credits for playing on, offline. Just to think, when you join, when you start watching this video, it's about on 700. So that would have been 200 already, and it's been 48 minutes, and it's gone down from 700 to like 48, like 748 to like down to 0. Well, just to think though, 1,007. Right, thank you for watching. See you later and goodbye.